Firstly, Cheslin, how much are you enjoying your rugby in Toulouse at the moment and over the past couple of seasons?
Yeah, Stuart, I'm definitely loving my rugby at Toulouse. I think it's really a phenomenal club to be a part of. I think just looking down at the history of the club and the players that's been here in the past just speaks for itself. The brand of rugby definitely suits the way I love playing. Obviously, a bit of the French flair, and yeah, this season has been a good start for us, and obviously getting towards the business end of the top 14 and obviously the Heineken Cup as well. It's quite important games coming up, and yeah, I think the over the past 3-4 years that I've been here, I've definitely learned a lot of how things works in France and obviously what's expected from players. So yeah, I've definitely adapted really well, but loving my rugby over here.
And you will take on Bordeaux-Begles in the semi-final of Europe. Does it make it more special that it's two French teams playing each other?
Yeah, it makes it special just to see that the French teams are doing so well. I think it definitely showed by the way the French has performed in the Six Nations and obviously with club levels as well. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting battle against Bordeaux. Basically a French derby for us. But yeah, just great to see that the French teams are doing so well, and obviously for us, we will focus on when we obviously take on board over the weekend, and then just make sure that we give ourselves a best and fair chance to perform that weekend.
And it's the third time in a row you guys have made a semi-final. How desperate are you to make a final?
Yeah, no, yes, exactly. 3 times in 3 years we've been in the semi-final. So yeah, we just need to lift our focus a little bit and obviously our playing style, and I think just basically leave everything out on the field, and hopefully this year we can definitely try and go all out.
Toulouse have plenty of history in the competition, 4-time winners. How good would it be to put the 5th star on the jersey?
No, definitely. I think that's probably one of the big reasons that we want to try and go all the way this year to get that 5th star. I know Leinster's probably on 4 stars as well, so we don't know what might happen with their semi-final. But yeah, whoever's in the race to get the 5th star first.
What makes Europe so special to play in?
Wow, that's a good question. I think coming from South Africa and also not being one of the biggest boys, you definitely compete against guys from all around. Basically, you compete against some of the island boys and New Zealand boys that comes over, and then obviously playing against teams from Ireland, Wales, and obviously the UK as well, which obviously each and every weekend you're competing against guys at the top of the level, and that's why we're definitely playing this game, because you definitely want to measure yourself against the best in the world. And I think yeah, the competition in Europe, it's definitely much more physical compared to the rugby I've been used to back in South Africa, especially the Super Rugby. That's been quite a high intensity, fast game. Where in Europe it's more structured, not as fast, but more physical, definitely.
And in your team, obviously, Anton Du Preez, Romain Ntamak. How much do you enjoy playing with these guys?
Yeah, I think the two of them are phenomenal athletes. Scary thing about the two of them, they are still so young and they just seem like they've been there for years. And obviously, also getting a lot of experience at international level, it just shows how mature they are for the age, and by the rugby they're playing. I think they're outperforming big names out in the game at the moment, and yeah, definitely good for me to play along two good young guys, and obviously good for us at the club to have them too.
And you obviously are a winger, but you play fullback and you're also playing a bit of 10. How much do you enjoy all these different roles?
Yeah, man, I always make a joke about it. It's almost like I'm used as a wild card over here. But yeah, I'm definitely enjoying my rugby on wing and fullback. But I always say, whenever I do get opportunity to obviously go out on the field and express my talent that I've been blessed with, I'm more than happy to do so wherever I play, as long as I can have a positive impact within my team that I play for, and obviously on the game. So yeah, I just want to keep on having fun whenever I do get onto the park.
And you made your Springbok debut in 2018 after a season at Toulouse. How thankful do you have to be to the French club you're at?
No, definitely thankful for obviously firstly the opportunity that I've gotten to play at Toulouse, and then obviously them allowing me to play my natural game, allowing me the freedom to play what's in front of me. I think that definitely um, gave me that confidence to just keep on improving and show my worth to the rugby world out there. And obviously, then got the opportunity in 2018 after so many years, and it just shows you that whenever you do leave your country at birth, that there are still doors that can be opened. And yeah, I'm one of those fortunate players to still get that opportunity while playing abroad and make my test debut that I've always dreamed about and always played for whenever I was in South Africa too.
And you seem at the moment to be playing with a big smile on your face. Does that help?
Yeah, it definitely helps. Whenever that smile goes away, that's the moment I'll definitely stop playing this wonderful game. I think once you stop having fun, that definitely tells you that you're not enjoying what you're doing anymore. So yeah, I definitely enjoy myself on the field, and I'll continue to do so.
I've heard you speak about it in the past. People have written you off for being too small years and years back. Does it make it so sweet now that you proved them wrong and now you're one of the best wingers in the world? Or how do you see that?
It definitely makes it sweet because I've proved myself week in and week out whenever I do get onto the field, because I play against guys that are normally bigger than what I am each and every weekend, and that's just opportunity for me to also prove myself and prove others that size is not a problem. This game is definitely for all shapes and sizes, and I think it also for me in the same sense it gives a lot of opportunities and a lot of confidence to other younger players that are basically in the same position that I was when I started my professional career. So yeah, I definitely enjoy it. I definitely do it with a smile, because there's been people that doubted my abilities. There's people that never believed in me, and I just continue to believe in myself. And obviously, along the way, the achievements and everything came, but definitely not done yet.
It's been some journey, hasn't it? As you say, it's not done yet, but from Kraaifontein, Western Province, Stormers, South Africa World Cup winner, Toulouse. Do you have to pinch yourself sometimes thinking what is going on, or did you always believe in yourself?
Yeah. For where I come from, like it's not a lot of young boys that they get opportunities to become successful, especially in the or basically any environment. For me in sport, it's been a rough journey. It's been a lot of obstacles I obviously had to overcome. But looking back at it now, like all the things that I've achieved up until now, I can just be grateful for. And in saying that, I know all the hard work that I've put in to come to where I am today, and obviously I'll just continue to remind myself of all the hard work that I had to put in to make sure that I keep obviously improving my game and achieve much more. And yeah, definitely with all the achievements over the past few years, yes, sometimes it's hard to believe, basically, like how fast things has changed for me. 3 years ago, I wasn't part of a national team, and getting my debut, playing incredibly well, and obviously getting nominated for top 14 player of the year, World Cup player of the year as well. So yeah, it's definitely things I've worked to and wanted to set myself out there with the best. But yeah, I definitely pinch myself every now and then to make sure that this is real.
It's a pretty big question, but can you describe that feeling of scoring a try in the World Cup final and then lifting the trophy? What was that just like?
Yeah, it was an incredible feeling. I've always dreamt about it. I've pictured myself as a young boy playing at a World Cup, hopefully scoring a try, and obviously winning and lifting that Webpelers Cup. And then I had that opportunity in the final to score a try and make history, basically. Um, yeah, that feeling was really unbelievable. Obviously, will never ever fade away, and just enjoyed it so much.
And finally, you're only 27. What does Cheslin Kolbe still want to achieve in this game? 14 South African caps to his name, a Lions tour. What else would you like to win with Toulouse?
Yeah, obviously with Toulouse, I would love to won the top four and try and win the Heineken Cup this year. And yeah, I don't wanna be a one-hit wonder kid that just comes on the scene and been there for 2 3 years and just fades away. I would love to leave a legacy and obviously build up on playing for my country as long as I can, and obviously giving back to kids, younger kids coming through the systems back in South Africa or wherever I find myself playing in the future.
And sorry, lastly, do you think your performances on the pitch, or do you want those performances to be seen by kids back in South Africa so you can be a real ambassador and they can grow up to be like you?
Yeah, definitely. I think whenever I get onto the field, it's definitely to obviously perform, because I think in that way I can obviously motivate other younger kids, not just in South Africa but across the world, that look up to me, and by that I can give them that confidence to also hopefully try and become successful or become a professional rugby player. I think I've that piece of platform now where I can use it on the field and off the field to inspire so many young kids and people out there.
Brilliant, Cheslin, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you so much. Keep well.